it's raining outside. You stole the sun, you ain't giving them to anyone. He stole the sun. You stole the sun. You stole the sun and it's raining outside. You stole the sun, you ain't giving it out to anyone.
We formed in 2007 in the bedroom at the old drummer's house. So we were just messing around with the guitars one night, having a drink, and I started playing a song that I wrote, and the drummer started playing, and we just sort of put a song together, and we said, right, we should go out and do gigs. And then after that, we did a few shows, and our gigs started selling out after about 3 or 4 shows in Manchester.
Twisted wheel at Glastonbury. I was about to jump on the back of it then, but I don't want to risk breaking some fingers.
It was quite an exciting time because it was a band he'd grown up with, listening to, and you know, never ever would have thought he'd be playing on the same stage. It was quite an exciting time, quite mind blowing, especially the Heaton Park gigs. It was like 70,000 people a night.
Let's go. What about the rest of you guys?
This is a good lineup basically. So we didn't actually do them things, but I was thinking about watching it though. So
Yeah.
was it good? It was mint, yeah.
Taking a hip trip in a new direction, sinking in your teeth in the mighty fine flesh, running to the sound of your favorite record, kissing on the neck in time to the tune. All day long, the people long to be turned on in a passionate way. I'll ride with you. Come on, girl, let me come ride with you. Riding on the waves of love with you. Doing all the things I was supposed to do. Bones and body quaking while the earth starts shaking. The feeling hurricane as a new flood splits. Answering a twirl of profound pleasure.
We're about to start writing the third album, aren't we?
Yeah, that's the priority, not the gigs. We're going to do some gigs, but the main thing is to get in the studio and record the new songs, and and work together as a band and a unit.
And I became dependent on drugs and alcohol, and everyone knows when you get dependent on them, when you get bad on hard drugs and stuff, like things don't go well. At one point I was sold all my guitars other than one. I lost my house that I bought through debt, and I basically gave music up. I stopped. I was barely even listening to music at one point. I just sort of I lost who I was, and I've got back into doing music again. And I appreciate everything that comes to me now. I don't take anything for granted, and hopefully I'll never go back to the places where I was. At some points being homeless, it wasn't good, and it was sad. It's sad to have come from doing so well for quite a few years to that. Was it was a shame. So.
Yeah, we just thought it was appropriate to call it the Snakes and Ladders Tour, as we are now back on a ladder. God forbid that we bump into any snakes again, but it just seemed to fit. As a comeback tour, we thought it was suitable, so yeah, it was that simple.
A supersonic mission, feel the pulse in the beating heart. I'm going back, now we've made a start. Turn around and go to town.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Got 2 more songs to do vocals on. It'll be out in November, hopefully.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, fingers crossed for that.
Yeah.
And how's it sounding compared to the releases that were there back before you split up and the EP? How's it comparing to now?
It's definitely changed. Obviously, we've matured, but it's just it feels a lot more sort of meaningful. Sort of, there's a lot more depth to it. Stuff's gone more down. Sort of, there's a bit of a new wave, sort of like Echo and the Bunnymen, Joy Division vibe there, but with a sort of classic rock, sort of Neil Young. There's a bit of Zeppelin in there. So it's a good mix of good stuff, man. You know.
Yesterday I lost my way. Life was like a hurricane. No one to pick me up, nowhere to cure. It was so on top I could not stop. In my stomach there was a knot. But now I haven't been. I am in you. I am in you. I am in you.
Liam Gallagher's just asked you to join him on the European tour. So do you think the next European tour that you're going to spend with Liam Gallagher is going to be a lot different to the older one?
Yeah, I think that Liam's in a different sort of space than he was then, living a clean, healthy lifestyle to an extent, which is good. It's inspiring for me to see after going through what I've been through. To see someone, seeing someone at his level, one of the greatest rock and roll stars of all time.
Yeah, 100%.
There's a lot you can learn.